missed you guys. I feel like 2 weeks is way too long to be away from you guys. I apologize for the late shorts, but I'm here. Man, I've been so dang busy, and I love it. I love it. Super happy to be busy. What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Good morning. Grab your cup of coffee. Join. We're going to talk about a bunch of things. What's in your pocket? What's been my carry? Maybe some new stuff coming up here. If you're in the chat, welcome. Appreciate you. Drop down. What's in your pockets? Who do we got in the chat here? Let me swap some of this music around. What do we got here? That'll work for now. What is up? What do we got in the chat here? Oh my gosh, you guys are rock and rolling. Fish Ranch right off the bat. What's up, y'all? Marco in the house giving the old deuces. And we got our friend, our pal, Knife Nut 69. What's going on here? Welcome everybody. We got High Tide EDC. What's going on, man? Hey, man, you've been busy. I seen you in the House of Blades chatting it up here. And you mentioned you like my daily shorts. I got a new one today here. I'll show you what's in the pockets, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't tell you guys what's there, but yeah, I'll tell you what's in my pockets. That's what we're here for. You're here live. Man, I've done a couple of videos, some new Fintiso knives here. This is one of the aluminum one here. Game how do I come on, focus. There we go. This new Tamron lens I got here. Actually, yeah, is this the Tamron? I think it's the Tamron. And it's not focusing like I wanted it to. And another knife, man. If you guys saw that unboxing, I almost gave away the Woobin. I actually unboxed this one, and then they emailed me, and they're like, just so you know, XYZ, that's going to go out on the, I think it was like the 17th or 18th. It was yesterday, yeah. So today's the 18th. I was like, oops, and I had to edit the video because I accidentally added in there. I was like, oh, I guess I can't show that off. I could use a good break this morning. It hasn't been a very hectic. Oh man, and patience testing the week at your job, man. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. I'm with you there. I could use a whole week off. That's for sure. This weekend we got my brother's stepdaughters are in town, and they're from out of state. We're gonna do a little birthday party for them. That'll be exciting. Hopefully, get some content made too as well. Let's get smashing that like button because you know. You're gonna like. I appreciate that. Yeah, get me in the algorithm. Get these lives going. I know it's been 2 weeks since I did live, and it feels like it's been much longer than that to me. What's going on, Just Ivan? Good morning. Knife Nut says, High Tide EDC. Good thing it's Friday. And yeah, that's the truth. Hey, Sharif, what's going on, man? Morning, all. I'll be lurking and packing orders. You guys, if you didn't get one of those orders from Sharif, you're missing out big time. He is a great knife designer. Cool stuff here. And, of course, the packaging is always rock and roll. Excited to see that. Excited to see your knives in the wild, Sharif, if you're still here, of course. High Tide says that's a nice-looking beer bomb slip. Absolutely. Where's mine? What he's talking about is this bad boy right here, actually. I will go like this here. What he's talking about is this beautiful slip here. Made by our friend High Tide EDC. This one's actually the OG, the slim one. But look how beautiful that is. Isn't that just beautiful? I feel like, yeah, I love it. I'm a fan of it. I still need one with the is it loop on the back, or would it be considered the hook? Whichever. So I can put it on my pouch. You know what I mean? I could be able to go. That was a bad Velcro sound. Forgive me. Hey, Chris Valdez in the house. What's going on, man? What is going on? Big news coming from House of Blades. You want to fill us in on that? I just learned about it myself, which is actually pretty cool because House of Blades is going to be selling some, my understanding, custom knives on Blade Binge. How epic is that? Pretty dang epic because I get to now support House of Blades and Blade Binge, your best secondhand knife spot, nowhere else better, and one of the best knife stores, EDC stores in Texas, in the country, House of Blades. I'm just saying, you guys don't know that code Barbarian gives you a discount. That's how good they are. I forgot not to wear my earbuds. Uh-oh. Is that when the intro came in? I apologize. That was probably pretty loud. I forget about that. High Tide says, welcome back. Thank you, Marco. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in here. I posted my carry on the Discord. I gotta check that out here. I've been so slacking on my Discord. Hopefully, you guys are having a good time in there. I see Sid's in there right now posting so many stuff. Knives and Gears putting in a nice little Mannix in there. That's pretty sweet. You put in the it today. Let me go all the way down here. Ooh, yeah, there's some coffee. Oh, yeah, that's a nice looking carry. You got a nice shiny beer bomb. How do I get that without glaring? You guys can see my camera in the background. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, definitely join. Have some conversation. Post your pictures. I do lurk in there quite a bit more than you probably know. I lurk, but I don't post as much as I should. I need to get back on that. I spend so much time posting on my Instagram. Minimal carry Friday. Got the NAFS Lander. Good carry. All right. And the Obolite Baton 3. I have the Olite. It is. I can't reach it from here. What else you got here? The Baton 3 and the Micarta Notorious EDC NFG Worrisome. Very sweet. Okay. Sweetness carry. I love hearing about what everybody else is carrying. Hey, there you go. Knife Not drop down that link right here if you guys want to join it. Absolutely. And of course, Sharif, always. I appreciate getting a chance to see those knives because I love it. I have my Kaimanu must be in this one right here. I've got a case here and a case back there, and that's where my Kaimanu is. I still think that's one of my most favorite, I think, knives out there for sure. Hookback. I was thinking, this is loop. So what they put on this one is loop, and on the other, okay, gotcha. I knew that. Sharif, hoping my number got drawn for a special edition. Oh, heck yeah. And use code Barbarian and save at houseofblaze.com. And I believe also code Barbarian10 if you want to get some sweet leather from High Tide EDC. Basti Shilin Cutter in green G10. Very nice. Okay. I don't have a Shilin. Basti had me do a giveaway video for them. And I was hoping they were going to send me some cool knives because I definitely need them. Rocky Canyon 204. Thoughts on the new Leatherman knives? Okay, all right, we're gonna dig right in there. I am a Leatherman fanboy. I love my Leatherman Arc. I think it's the greatest. Just putting that out there. I've got other multi-tools. Leatherman is good. My understanding is though, it's a totally different side of Leatherman. I have yet to hold one in hand. Hopefully I do. Their fixed blades remind me of something, and so does that folder. That folder, speaking of Bastide, reminds me a little bit of it's named after a dinosaur, and I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm not even gonna try to design it or describe the name of it. But anyways, it's named after a dinosaur, and it's, I don't know, but I do like the thumb studs. I don't know. I think Leatherman should. I think they should make a knife. They've been making tools since forever. Why not make a knife? I'm okay with it. I mean, I thought Work Sharp at first. I was a little skeptical, but that knife turned out great. The RMX. I think that's a great knife. I mean, they've got the facilities. Why not? Why not? I hope their designs though start bringing something new to the community though. Yeah, like I said, I can't speak to the knife. I can't speak to anything of it. Like I said, I've yet to hold one in hand. I want to though. I want to. Ivan Shilin is an awesome blade. I'm gonna have to check one out. Like I said, I need to get out on Boston and be like, hey, I need some new knives. Because they haven't sent me one since what was it, the Raccoon button lock, which was pretty cool. I shouldn't even call it button lock, the top liner lock. Totally different locking system. Man, I love coffee. I love coffee. I need it. I live on it. It is one of the most important things. I want to see what anybody else posts anything in the Discord. No. Let's see here. All right. So, nobody has yet. What are you guys up to this week? And anything exciting going on? I mean, still, I'm waiting for some pocket checks here. Chris says, I think they should have done one at a time and improved. Okay, I think they should have done one at a time and improved. I'll send you some. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, they used to what they had, like it was a very multi-tool style of knife that they came out with, and I don't think it really did very well. It's kind of like the Victorinox. They came out with their own knife. It was cool, but man, did it remind me of the Spyderco. If you know what I'm talking about, it reminded me a lot of a Spyderco. I'm glad they're doing it. I mean, why not? I mean, you got the facilities, you got the money. If I had money, I'd be making knives too. Absolutely. Like I said, I just hope that they don't skimp on materials, but I hope they can lower the price a little bit. But I don't know, like I said, I just can't speak to it on firsthand. I don't know. I think they're going to be worth the price. Oh, okay, point. And being made with milled steel scales. See, there'll be an heirloom knife. Okay, I could go with that. I've seen that. Like I said, I haven't watched a whole lot of it yet, honestly, because I was afraid to kind of get somebody else's opinion on it. I want to get my own opinion on it, so I want to kind of grab it in hand without watching too much of it. So I've seen a little bit. Obviously, I mean, I'm an EDC nerd. I love watching other people's stuff, so I can't help it. Rocky Canyon working on cars. So you're listening and working on cars. Nice. What cars are you working on here? Like old cars, antique cars? Are you working on like your neighbor's car or something like that? I just got a new gimbal. This is gonna be nerd style me. So this is my new gimbal, and it was not cheap. I should have bought a knife instead. I hardly use it. And speaking of cars, this is why I'm showing this off here. I want to bring this out to my father's house. He is a car guy. He's got a 1965 Fastback. We're putting a lift in his new shop, and he's going to redo the manifolds. I don't know if we're putting just original manifolds back on there or not, but I want to take video and photos of his car again. He did this photo back in high school when he bought the car, and I want to reenact it again. And I'd also love to do some just like B-roll. So checking that car out. I'm a car guy. I'm a truck guy. He just sold a '68 Ford. Is it considered a Ranger? Ford truck. He just sold that, I guess, the other day. He's looking for a new truck. So you're talking stuff I enjoy. Chad Hughes says, watching the new Jack Wolf's knife videos. Oh, okay. I just ruined a slip joint the other day for Daily Knife. Wait, check this out. So, Daily Knife, you guys don't know about it. I do videos for Daily Knife. We do knife testing videos. And I got my hands on the Ace Jutland and put this thing through the ringer. Why is this not focusing? There we go. And maybe if I put it right here. Anyways, this is the Ace Jutland. And very cool. I'm a fan of slip joints, but I don't know if I'm a huge fan of them anymore. After destroying this little knife, when I say destroy, it went through some work. Some of the screws are broken, and I don't know. After doing a lot of work with it, I don't think I'd want to use a slip joint as a work knife. I will say though, everybody talked about steel on the Giant Mouse being soft. This S90B was not soft at all. I tried chopping through a bolt with that blade. I don't know if you guys can see that, but tell me that that's bad. That is not soft at all. This thing did extremely well on the blade performance. As far as it being a slip joint, I wasn't a fan of that. I think it's a good classy Sunday knife, but not for the stuff I was doing here. The only thing it really didn't, it just got scratched up when it broke, when I dropped the brick on it. The only thing it really broke was just the screws. So I think I could tap the drill and tap out the screws and put new ones in there. And this is still a working knife. I mean, even the lock still works. It's a little softer than it used to be, but man, oh, it was tough to make that video. But I will say, though, I learned that slip joints are just a Sunday knife. They are not a work knife. That is for sure. Speaking of tools, just saw an ad for the limited edition Dama Steel Victorinox Swiss Army knife. They're making a Dama Steel? Really? Okay. The scales are white. Oh, I have to check that out here. That sounds kind of cool. Mike and Ike stopping by to show some love and smash that like and appreciate that. Absolutely. Um, Customer car just finishing up replacing the rad on the Jeep Liberty. So on a Jeeps, they have is it the Jeeps that I'm thinking of that it takes like the bumper and whatever, just take it all off just to get into the good old light. The I think that's what I'm understanding. Yo, good morning. Yo, what's going on, Six String? What is going on, my friend? Uh-oh, I might get rid of the Gladiator for a GR Corolla. Yes, I know. Totally. Yeah, dude. What's making you go down that? That's like a huge change. Like, I'm thinking about getting rid of the Raptor and buying a van, but the van is going to be like an off-road style van, still be able to pull stuff with it. But you're going like the total opposite. You're going the total opposite here. Do you have a product showcase turned on that may help? You know, I probably do. You know what? Actually, what it is I guess I should turn it off. I've got it at the L, whatever you call it, for focus. So I've got the focus is actually like right here, and I got the face on. So if I was to cover my face up and probably put it right here, no, maybe not. It is also kind of the lens too, I think. And if I hold it closer, I could probably get a little better view. But you guys can see the scratches and the blade. Sharif, I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually using a different camera. And I can't get that to focus, can I? There we go. So I'm using the Sony A7C Mark II right now, Sharif. My ZBE10 is above head me. But you know, guys, I'm not going to lie. It took some scratches, but not really that bad. But that blade, I don't know. Everybody says, oh, you know, get something from Italy. That steel is super soft. And the people that say that, I've never seen them put a knife through this kind of work. And I know this is me proving that fact that this is pretty dang good. If you ask me, I don't know. It seems pretty good to me. Yeah, I feel really bad, but man, Giant Mouse is my favorite brand, so it's pretty cool to actually take this knife and find out. Because I'll be honest with you, my go-to right now is the Atelier from Giant Mouse, and I just could not put this through the ringer. But I would be honest with you, I would feel that I'd be confident that this would do 10 times better than the Jutland, only because of the fact that this is a slip joint. Look at this. You can almost open it one-handed. I tried in the video. I couldn't do it either. But like I said, I'm a huge fan of Giant Mouse, so it was tough for me to do, not going to lie. High Tide. The GR Corolla is pretty nuts. It'll be fun. Okay, so there you go. Tide. You got evidence that it's a good car. So there you go. Whole grill and has to come off. Yeah, man, that's crazy. I had to change the light bulb in my on my truck, and it was $79 just for the light bulb. And I was complaining about that. I went over to my friend's house, and I think he's got a Volkswagen for his wife's car. It's a SUV Volkswagen. I don't know what it is because I don't follow SUVs as much as I do trucks and cars. But he told me that it was going to be $1,100 for them to change the light for him. I was like, are you kidding me? Fish Ranch knows what we're talking about. Ram 1500. That sound just always gets me kicking. It's a video that I don't even know somebody made, and it's a sound, and they show like a crayon, and my dad drives a Ram 1500 right at the very end of the video. And like the first parts goes like, my dad drives a Mercedes Benz. You know, they go through like all these fancy cars. And what I did is I made these shorts, and I put like, my dad drives a BMW. You know, show a fancy knife. Then the very end of the guy says, my dad drives a Ram 1500. So I pull up something like this, like, you know, that a Ram 1500 driver would own, and I did one with the Boker Mermaid, and that one got a little bit of hate, that's for sure. I want an all-wheel drive turbo hot hatch that is seamlessly more reliable than the Jeep. Almost every make has some kind of issue, though. I would say, though, all-wheel drive, if you're like me, I live in Minnesota, you need that. So I think you'd be pretty sweet. I think you'd like it. Let's see here. Sharif talking about here, the A7 is dope. I don't know. I don't know much about gorillas, I'll be honest with you. Y'all know what car I recommend. Oh man, I like I said, I want to get one of those dang Sprinter vans. I just think they'd be so freaking cool. I mean, that's what I want. I mean, I've been looking at the Ford Transit and then the Sprinter from Mercedes and the Dodge. From my understanding, the Dodge Pro Ram has the widest rear end, where I could probably get a nice 21 footer and then put the bed in the back. The idea is I want to be able to still use the van, so I open the doors, kind of like my pickup truck. If I get rid of my truck, I will be lost. So I'm still trying to convince my wife that I still need to keep the Raptor and hold on to that. I don't know. I'm working on it yet. But she doesn't like the idea that I have two vehicles. But I told her, I was like, this isn't just like two vehicles. This is replacing our camper. This is like our road trip vehicle. Like, I don't know if she quite understood that. And the other thing I had to do is I'm going to probably be making it because it'd be expensive to buy one. The one I really want is like 130 grand, and it's not even like the exact one I want. So making it might be the idea. So I'm going to build some shelves for my Pelican style cases for all my knives. So when I drive down to like Blade Show, I can have all my stuff with me and have a fridge. I should talk about what's in my pocket. I should let you guys know here. Let's see. High Tide EDC, the GR Corolla, or the VW Golf R. You can always check out the older Subi hatch as well. But Toyota's my number one pick. That's funny you bring up Toyota. Speaking of these vans and vehicles, my wife said that, I know I talked about my wife, she wears the pants in our household. I'm sorry, guys. And if it wasn't for her, I would be broker than a joke, because she's the financial smart one in our house. But she said if I sold the truck, the Raptor, I get a van. Later on, she wants me to get a Toyota Tacoma jacked up. And she said the only way she wants to get a Tacoma is if it's jacked up. And I was like, God, I know why I married this woman. I know why I married this woman. And I'm a Ford guy through and through. So if I'm going to have a truck that's not a Ford, it's got to be sweet. And those Tacomas, both my neighbors next door have them, and they're growing on me. They're growing on me. Not that I'm going to be like a major overlander guy, but my Raptor could make a sweet overland vehicle, that's for sure. Toyota is my number one favorite brand, but I don't like their new trucks. I love the Rubicon and I have a mod. Oh yeah, yours is modded pretty heavily, isn't it? Yeah, quite a bit for what the cost to put into. Yeah, you did the opposite. You did the opposite of what I was gonna do. So I had a long box F-150, and it was white, had a lariat, had all the chrome packages, had some nice Scorpion wheels on it. It was sweet. It was nice. And I was like, man, I want a little bit of a lift, and I wanted to mod it out my own way, and that is actually how I talked myself into getting a Raptor. And the Raptor was obviously. My brother always gives me crap because he's the kind of guy, he's like, I built it, didn't buy it kind of thing. But I was like, yeah, but if I could buy something that's fitted perfectly in my truck, wouldn't it make more sense? And my wife agreed with me. My brother, on the other end, he has to give me crap because I drive a Ford Raptor. He drives a 6.0 Chevy, and I got to give him crap because I got a 6.2. It's the brotherly love, brotherly fight thing, What's in my pocket today? All right, good question. So I'm going to give it away here, but I've got the Geo knife. I've been trying this out here, and man, I'm trying so hard not to get in this PEI, but I can't help it. But there is the knife. It is M390. It's called the brand called Geo knife. I don't know much about it. It's a crossbar lock. It's very good action. It's very light. That PEI is super light. So that's the knife. It's a great size for EDC, so I've been using it quite a bit. You can kind of tell there's a little bit of scratching going on there, but I've been using it. Like their thing was like they want me to tell them how it worked out, how I was using it, and did it function. So I said, yeah, I'll definitely do that. That's the knife, and this just dropped yesterday. You guys will have to watch the video. I'm not going to give too much away, but this is the E8. And this is from Woobin, and it's a collaboration from Woven and Naichi, and I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, but Naichi, from my understanding, in all the research I did, they make a group of tools, fidget toys, and they're like higher end looking stuff. They use this PEI, they use titanium, zirconium, and all sorts of materials. So it's like I said, it's a collaboration with them. And then they make little fidget spinners. So this little thing here is my keyring right on the tail switch, and that, I don't know if you guys can see that. That just spins off, and then you can get like a spinner up there. I don't know how that works, but it's a memory one, so whatever my last mode was on, it'll go right back to it. But half press it, and then you got the UV light, and then it's just got 3 modes: high, medium, and low. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, which is totally fine with me. Like I said, I was trying not to get in the PEI, and I get it for a flashlight. I don't think I've ever seen a flashlight with PEI on it. If you guys do, let me know what you've seen, but I've never seen one. And I think it makes sense, especially being on a flashlight, because it can take high heat, and it's durable. So it makes sense as far as being on a flashlight. Plus, gosh, doesn't that look cool, guys? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be that kind of person. I'm not into the PEI, but I'm falling down that rabbit hole, and I can't help it. I'm slowly. I'm gonna have to slow down. I've got 3 PEI things now, and I'm not gonna be into that. I call it hard honey. Super cool. So that's the knife. That's the flashlight, and the fixed blade. Of course, this is new. I'll be doing a video on this one. A guy reached out to me. Very cool. Let me see. I can find a link for him here. He reached out to me and said, "Hey, I want to make a sheath for you," and it's from a company called Korea Creative LLC, and he just started making these sheaths. Actually, I think he posted the picture of mine. He did, and I just got it this week. It's very, very cool, and I've never heard of them. So he goes, "I want to make a sheath for one of your knives. Could you send me a knife?" And before I could even think about what the knife was, I was kind of skeptical because I've never heard of them. And, when you send out a knife out to somebody and you're like, "Hey, yeah, do I trust you sending it back?" And I kind of did. Like, I really did trust him. But what he did instead, like, I didn't say anything, and I don't know what brought it up, but he's like, "Can you actually, you don't have to send me the whole knife." He had me trace the knife out, give him the measurements, and then PDF it over to him after I scanned the piece of paper in, and that's how he came up with the sizes. I don't know much about leather working, and I know that High Tide, you would definitely know how that worked. But I sent him over actually a couple different TCal sizes, so he's going to be a probably stacked for TCal knives, and it's very new. I literally just put it in the sheath yesterday, so it's very, very tight. And I don't know, High Tide, do I get it wet? Would that help it? Maybe form it a little bit more, but make it just a little bit easier, or would I just use it and let it break in? But anyways, I've got the TCal Combatant with the non-focusing. Come on. There we go. The TCal Combatant with micarta. I'm a huge TCal fan. Obviously, you guys know that, so my go-to fixed blade usually tends to be a TCal. So that's the fixed blade on me. What was your question? Really quick here. I just saw you say something about ADC pen. I'll come back to that. I'll answer that right now. My favorite EDC pen right now is the Big Idea Design. I'm a fan of that one. That is the bolt action. I like it. It's a good size. I kind of want a little bit smaller, but been a fan of it. Titanium pen. So that's the pen. I just saw something pop up. Oh, whoa, what's going on? 10 months? Dang. Hey, appreciate that. Let me give it a little. Oh, yeah. Ooh, did I miss it? Uh-oh. Are you guys hearing that? I don't hear it. I think this game got reset. I'll just have to give the, ooh, yeah, my 2 minutes. Yeah, appreciate ya. Thank you. 10 months. That is wild. That is wild. Oh, an 80s K5 Blazer would be sweet. I agree with you. I actually want a 90s Toyota Tacoma, just saying. Let's see here. Barbarian, check out the Dune Serpent on Instagram. It'll make, oh, great. Just what I need. And a reason to want a Toyota. I love my Raptor though. I absolutely love my. I'm gonna check it out right now here really quick here. I need that sheath for the CRKT Minimalist. Well, this one will be a little bit large, I think, for the CRKT Minimalist. Like I said, I will put things on the link and on Facebook when I do, or sorry, Facebook, Instagram when I post it. It is really nice though. Like I said, it's just brand new, so it's hard to get out. Like I said, do you guys have any tips on what to do? I don't have any. I've never really had a custom leather sheath like this, but man, doesn't it look cool though? I asked for gray because gray just goes with my aesthetic. Hey, what's going on, Brady? Got your Hank right in front of me right now. Good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, TCal crew for sure. Let me do this here. Oh, I can wet it. Oh, okay. You can wet it and press it with the voids reach this area. Oh, okay. And let it dry for 24 hours and form nicely. Typically look at the knife specs online and measuring leather for the sheath. Yeah, see, that's what he kind of told me. He's like, can you, because he asked me for the knife, and I don't think TCal has the specs exactly. So he's got now like a sheet of them. I should send them over to you. You should make some sheets for TCal. It is really nice though. It is really nice. So yeah, get it wet. Will that like help it? I don't, like I said, it's a little tight. And I think it's just because it's brand new. Obviously, I've never had a knife in it. I also take the blade shape in a strong consideration for what the end product will look like. Yeah, that's. I'm wondering if that's what he did. He did a great job, though. I mean, it is perfect size. And the more I use it, like I'm not even using like this is the first day I'm actually going to carry it, so it's breaking in pretty well. Book Deuce, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. What am I looking up? I forgot what I was even doing. Sharif, you told me to look up, what was it? Dune what? Dune Serpent. Okay. Speaking of in the pockets, chapstick. Gotta have it. It gets this time of year. Actually, every time of the year here in Minnesota, I just feel like it's weather all over the place. What am I looking up? Dune Serpent. I'm gonna go down. You're gonna put me down this darn rabbit hole, and it's gonna get me in trouble. I know it. Oh, dang it! That looks good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sharif, you're gonna get me in trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble, and I gotta show this off here. So Sharif wants me to look at this Instagram page because he thinks it's gonna make me want a Toyota. And Sharif, you know what? You're right. You are right. Sick. Yeah, that looks. See, well, basically, you know what it is though. They're just trying to be a Raptor. That's all they're doing. They're just trying to be a Ford Raptor. I mean, come on. Tell me that they're not trying to be one. Oh man, that is sweet. Come on, that is a Ford Raptor through and through, and I'm here for it. I am here for it because you know what? You know what made the Ford Raptor better this year is the Raptor R. The Raptor R is going to be so much better this year because not Toyota, because of the TRX. You know, I'm good that these companies are now pushing it. Chevy, I'm sorry if you guys are Chevy fans, but they're going out the window. They tried and they didn't succeed. Oh, I got one of those camper tents on not camper tents, sorry, just truck tents in the back of my truck actually. Yeah, that is exactly what I want. And that's actually kind of what I want to build my those wheels, those gold wheels like this. I actually want to put these on my on my camper van when I get it. I just think they look sweet. Actually, I take it back. I don't want gold. I want bronze. I want to do bronze. Yep, Sharif, you did it. Yeah, I want that. I definitely want that. I would drive a Toyota. Like I said, I'm a Ford guy through and through, always have been, but I could drive that, that's for sure. Hey, real Chris Brown in the house. What's going on? Good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you got a cup of coffee. Join it. Talk about what's in your pockets. Only a couple of you guys have told me what's in your pockets, so let me spill the beans. EDC, High Tide, EDC. I would love to work with a knife maker to make slips. I make lanyard style slips for J. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I just saw what Ricky just posted a video with JWK. Oh, wait, you said JWK. I think that's a typo, right? But never for a specific fixed blade that comes with the knife from the factory. Hit up TCal. I mean, here's the thing with TCal. They make a lot of knives, though, so you would have to make sure you keep up. But they would, I think that would be really, really freaking cool. And I say that because I can vouch that your leather good is holding up and it works really well, and you make a good product. So I would stand behind it. I think that'd be sweet. Actually, could you make one for my DP1? I've been carrying my DP1 in the pocket, and I put one of the new sheets. New pocket clips on the DP1. That is so discreet. Look how thin that is. Like, there's hardly any like problems. I can put this in my pocket now. I can put it on the waistband, and I can put it on the belt. I mean, it's so discreet. The DP1, I need one of those. But this has been like kind of like my pocket. I grab this and go. Got a little OLED on there. The i3 Mini. It's i3 Mini. Just the iMini 2. Kind of cool. And I got it on this little clip here. And the reason I got it on that clip is because I can take it off and it's USB charging. Very cool. Very cool. I think so. I thought I seen a Dusel on the Whatnot streams. Oh, yeah. Tacomas were here before Raptors. I fully agree. But the Raptors, like, I'm a Ford guy. I'm just a Ford guy, but I could be convinced because that looks sweet. I know I'm staring over here because that's what the computer screen is. I know, but I could totally be down for that. 89 4Runner last year with a removable top. That would be cool. See, I'm all about that. But the thing is, the problem with a removable top in Minnesota is I can only have it with that top. But they know that'd be sweet. You know what? Actually, take it back. I want one. So I haven't been able to drive the motorcycle in quite a while because the kids, they can't ride on it. So I haven't been riding the motorcycle, but a top down would be pretty sweet. The Ford Raptor R is good. The price tag is not. No, it's not. You could buy a new house damn near with that price. The Ford Raptor R. The Raptor R. So in 2015, Ford got rid of what we know as the real Ford motor, like sports. They know SVT sport. Super vehicle SVT. What is it? SVT vehicle. What? Anyways, SVT was like Ford's thing. Now they went over to their new stuff and they got rid of the V8 in the Raptor. They put the 6-cylinder and then they put speakers to make it sound like. That's all I gotta say about that. But then Raptor's like, we're getting pushed by the TRX, now Tacoma, making some sweet stuff coming up here. Chevy, they bit the dust. And then Ford's like, we need to do something that's going to make people want to come back to the Ford Raptor. And they put the R on it. The R means it's got a V8 back in that baby. I'm a muscle guy. I like to hear the sound of it. And Brady, you just got a new truck, and I feel like you know what I'm talking about. I just like that V8 sound. I'm old school. I'm very old school. I don't know how to describe it, but I just like that American muscle. Nothing wrong. I had an F-150 with the V6, and it had turbos. It was cool. It was powerful. The whine of the turbos was neat, but nothing beats a V8 with a supercharger, though. I'm just saying. I pocket check the viewers. There you go. I don't know what's in your guys' pockets. So I'm still waiting. Fukusa says I'm always around, but I can't spend right now, so I just lurk a lot. That's how I feel. Do you guys see my Blade Binge video? I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm sure you did. I'm a lurker. I wish Toyota would bring back their tried and true V6 with the TRD supercharger program they had for many years. There's probably some still around. The problem is Toyotas seemed like, I don't know, they just seem to last and they're still around. I didn't see your new truck on Instagram. He's probably going to post it on his other page. You got to follow his other page. I lurk too. I'm a lurker, guys. I'm with you too. I can definitely make one for that. I think the DP one is my favorite, and I think you really should reach out to TKL High Tide. That'd be a good idea. That's a new small EDC light too. Are neat. I like it. I think it's perfect. Like I said, I literally can grab this and my phone and throw a watch on, and I'm good for the day. Obviously, like I gotta have other stuff. I gotta carry other stuff, but this is like my grab and go. I should reach out to TKL and see if they send me some orange scales for the DP one. I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna buy some. I mod for SMKW on their streams too. Oh, sweet. I gotta get it. I gotta get a whatnot. I just don't have the time. It's so hard. Those board guys, I tell you. Alpha Prime EDC. Yo, I'm here, Mike. You can start the video. All right, let's start, guys. All right, so welcome. Good morning. Happy Friday. We had a nice 45-minute warm-up, but now it's time to really get into the nitty-gritty now that Alpha Prime's here. Oh, man. Happy to see you, my friend. What's up, Brandon? Wait. What did I miss here? Brandon. Oh, see. Yeah. I thought we were talking different. I was like, you're the only one who's calling them that in here. Alpha Prime EDC. There goes the neighborhood. Man, I appreciate you hanging out, man. What's in your pocket? What are you carrying today? I know you always carry something spicy. I know it. I know you're carrying something good. And Brady, I'm still waiting to hear what's in your pockets. I'm waiting. I was just about to show something off. What was it? It was something new. The heck was it? Brain fart. I can't remember. OB Brandon, not EDM. Yeah. That's actually what I was like. Wait, what? Because he's coming back. It sounds like he's got the itch again. The Zon on you today. Good carry. I haven't carried my Zon in like a week. I feel bad. It's me, the OB. That's how you guys know we've been around for a while. Anybody who doesn't know, like that's like the old Brandon. I keep hitting the enter key by mistake today. I haven't been out yet trying to decide my carry. Just do what I do. I have a drawer that I put my EDC gear from the night before. I grab that, put that in the pockets. Then they come down here, and I started thinking, what should I carry today? Speaking of randomness here, randomness, not really random, but this is from Olive Nights. If you guys didn't watch that video, check out this beast. This thing is a tank. Focus. So this is designed in Ohio, I believe it is, and they're made in Africa. Super cool guy. He actually sent this out to me for review. I have yet to do the review video. I just did the unboxing so far. This thing is a tank, and it means business. I'm excited to check it out here, and it's definitely, I think, in my opinion, made for like cooking and the bushcraft style. Because if you can see back here, if I get the focus again. Get my eyes out of the picture. Focus. Come on. There we go. If you look at the spine, it's very flat, so you can use that for, flint and steel. So very cool. And maybe I shouldn't say too much, but there's another one coming that I'm going to be getting. Probably going to be the first one to get the looks on it. So you guys got to stick around. If you guys like this is really cool. The unboxing, if you haven't seen it, it is very high-end. Feeling very high end. The aesthetic of everything is it feels high end, and that to me was really cool. Very nice sheath on there, and kind of a belt clip. The other one is going to be different, but I think we're going to like that one more. And this one's got, I got high hopes for this, so I'm excited to take this out. Like I said, I'm going to beat it up a little bit and see what it can do, because I think you guys like that kind of stuff. You guys like, if you guys don't just like the unboxing stuff, I think you guys like to see it nice being used. Just saying. Also got the Nottingham Tactical Full Carb pen. Oh, sick. Okay. Rocky Canyon says, I'm carrying the CRKT Minimalist Drop Point on my belt. I've got a Snapton Elf pry bar, Gerber suspension, NXT multi-tool. I actually hate it. I put one of those to the test, and I don't want to knock your EDC, but I also don't care for the Gerber suspension myself. It's actually worth the money, but it's not my favorite in my opinion as well. And I'm not knocking yours because you said you actually hate it. I'm just going to agree with you. The Garmin Instinct 2 on the wrist and the Snap-on wallet. Nice. Okay. My watch today, I went out and Amazon had this for like $30. It was like super steal. I think normally they go for them like $60 to $70. It's just literally the most classic G-Shock 5600 out there. It's like the OG. I usually like wear my Casio G-Shock BB, this 5600 BB, which is all black. Like it's the reverse. I know I was over here a little bit ago. So the normal one I wear, I'll put these side by side. I don't know if you guys are fans of G-Shocks, but I personally am a huge fan of G-Shocks. Let me give you guys a little top-down camera view here. So this is the classic one I just picked up. Like I said, it was super on sale. And then this is the BB, which is all black. And I put a little cage on there. It was like $11 on Amazon. But it's literally all black. I absolutely love it. But I was like, you know what? I need the classic one as well. So, you know what? Picked it up on Amazon during Amazon deals. And I tried to explain the face. I was opposite to my wife. And she's like, I don't get it. What are you talking about? So I actually had to show her the what it is the face itself. Like I said, this is a reverse on the screen there. But yeah, that's what's on the wrist today. You brought up your Garmin and made me think about it here. Right in the rain. Oh, okay. I need to get back into carrying some field notebooks. I do have a Right in the Rain right over here. I did have one. I like the pocket pens. Somewhere over there. Oh, you got to head out. I'll catch the rest. Hey, appreciate you hanging out here. I'm gonna text you here in a little bit about those Leathermans. I gotta check one out just to see if they're any good or not. I gotta know. Have a good one also, by the way, Chris. Happy good weekend. Real Chris Brown says I have my Thai QV Nova Ace Beam Pocket Light AA battery, the Axwell wallet, and the Casio Illuminator. Yes, I love the Illuminator. I've got the Illuminator version of this all in gray. But I'll be honest with you, what I like about those, and which is what makes the Illuminator not as much as G-Shock resistant, is did you know this, that the G-Shocks, they're all like this. You can't make them go flat. The Illuminator you can. Here's another G-Shock. You can't get them to go flat. None of them go flat. And that is because that's part of the shock resistance on the G-Shock. They do that so when it drops this way, it absorbs the shock, and drop it this way, it was full design that way. But the Illuminator, which I really love, is you can get some cool pictures of it because you can get it all the way flat. I like the Illuminator. Plus, they're only they're like $16 at Walmart right now. All gray one. I was like, sold. The Casio GM 2100 is on the wrist today. Nice. I just ordered. Which one did I order? These are like my go-to G-Shocks. Keep them on the desk so when I swap them out here. I've become a G-Shock fan lately. I like watches. I love my high-end, some of the fancy dive watches, but I just forget these are on the wrist because they're so dang light. What did you just post here? This is the one you want? What is it? Oh, yes, with the aluminum body. Let me see if I can share this for us here. How do I? Give me 1 second here. Let me put this on the screen for us. Hold on. Let me put in what High Tide put in the chat here. Huh. Why is it not loading here? Some reason it's being weird with me. There we go. This is what High Tide wants, and I think they would be really freaking sweet as well. Jeepers, ads everywhere. I seen these. You can buy like a knockoff version of these, and put you can take your watch apart and put one in there. I thought about it, and I think this would be really sweet. Actually, this is what I want. But I'm assuming this is what we're talking about because I think we've talked about this in the past. These steel versions. Yeah, but look at the price tag: 550 Smacker Rooney, $600. I mean, that's an expensive G-Shock. Probably one of the $800 G-Shock right there. Holy smokes! But it sure does look classy. I think I would just go get one of those. Is it RMX, RZs maybe? I don't know. I can't remember the brand. I want to work with them, and so I can talk about their brand, but I don't know much about them, so I'm not going to say too much. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that would be pretty sweet. Definitely would be sweet. I did not know about Casios. You do not know about. So that's the G-Shock, just the G-Shock. That's why they're like that. The Illuminator can go flat, but that's why these watches are like that. So when they land like this, it absorbs the shock because it's just a piece of metal. So that's actually where if you were to open one of these up, the actual inside, like the mechanical stuff, is closer to the bottom. So yeah, kind of a fun, random fun fact. I'm rocking the Monty's Sea Siren. That is a beautiful watch, and I've seen your pictures of it, which makes it look even more beautiful. Brownie BA at Monterey Watches will give you a sweet discount. By the way, knockoffs unsubbed. Yeah, those ones are from G-Shock, but like I said, I seen them on Amazon, and I was like, I just couldn't do it. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm fully with you, totally with you with that. Like lately, like I've been seeing the TikToks, like people are selling stuff on TikTok, and they are like knockoff Benchmates, and I'm totally not for that. So yeah, I'm with you, Fukdos. Lately, I've been so against clones. I was offered to do a video for a certain place that sold some certain knives brands, and I knew straight up, I was like, no, these are knockoffs. I told the person, I said, absolutely not. I'm not even going to like fathom the idea, put that out there. I felt uncomfortable about it. I'm still feeling uncomfortable about it, but they're like, well, we'll pay you to make a video and you can say whatever you want. And I don't even know. I don't even want to like give my money out to that. I just feel really, I feel dirty about it. You know what I mean? I just feel dirty of the fact that like, I don't know. I'm not for clone knives, and there's a lot of really good American makers out there right now that are making some awesome knives, and I can't do that. Genuine Benchmade, only $30. Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to sell you guys on things, but here's my affiliate links. I want to check out Blade Binge. You gotta check them out, guys, here. But yeah, I'm the same way. Like I just saw it come up. Who did they? I don't know. TikTok is all over the board right now, and I feel bad even posting on TikTok because they just benchmaked. I don't know why that. You guys all get those emails from the Pakistan, Damascus. They're in your. Do you buy knife like? Would you have? What? What did you say? Would you have buy knife? Only $500. No, I'm not gonna buy that knife from you. And I just sounded really bad there. And I'm sorry, but Benchmaked, it totally seemed like their grammar. So thank you for that laugh. Wench made. Oh, it's so true. Man, is it true. It's but you guys want to get real ones here, go over to Grails, or also Made in USA at Blade Binge. So you guys want some good real American made stuff. What Stench made. Yeah, I would imagine, like, if I was to let them send me a knife, could just smell it. I'm sure I could just smell it. Let me go over here. Oh, resubbed, offended, unsubbed. Ah, man, I just can't win today. I'm just gonna have to send Fook Deuce to like 100 knives or something like that and be like, sub back, here's a knife. And then like when you unsub, I'd be like, remember, I got 99 more to go. Oh man, you guys make me laugh. Some good stuff. Oh, Demko. I'm a huge fan of Demko. If you guys didn't know that, I've been thinking. I'm sure Alpha, you would love this. Brad, how is your Rosie? I've been thinking that it's time for me to get a Rosie. And did you guys see that? I think I need to get a Rosie, and I'm thinking either I'm going to stick with a Rosie on the plan because they got Vanek Steel, just the extra large. I'm so tempted. I just don't know. Like I saw this one this morning, and I was looking at it. I was like, I really want that. I don't know. Do I get a Rosie or do I hold out? And the ZT is on the list. I got my McNees that I've been talking about for a while. I just, it's so hard to decide. What do I do? Ooh, speaking of benchmaked, here is a cool mini Bedlam. Is it Bedlam or Bedlam? I don't really know, but I think if you pronounce it Bedlam, it really kind of gives out the curve of the blade when you say it like that. If you know, you know. Very cool looking knife. I don't think it's for me though. I would love to have one. Just don't know if I would want to buy one for the $400 mark when there's other knives I would rather carry. Spyderco Tenacious, $35. There is the deal of the day. That is definitely one, and it's an 8CR, so you can use the heck out of it and throw it away and not feel bad for $35. I'm a huge fan of the Tenacious. It was one of my first Spydercos, and I got a soft spot in here. A soft spot in my heart for that one. I've been thinking also, like, I got to get a new Para 3. But I'm deciding, do I want to do a nice paramilitary 2, or do I want to get a new Para 3? I haven't decided. Some good stuff here. Ooh, a Jaeger. Is that yours, Brad? Is that yours? You selling yours? Nope, it's not you. Brian Brown, I've been seeing he's been posting a lot of videos lately. Been getting busy. $299 for a Para 3 in jade. No way. No, thank you. Oh, okay, I see. It's because of the blade steel. Front flipper? What the heck? Who in the world posted that? Front flipper? Are you guys in this chat right now? Because they said this is the front flipper. They want $300 for this. They don't even know the blade steel type. Somebody, I don't know about that one. And they call it a Blade HQ exclusive, but there ain't nothing exclusive about Blade HQ. Just saying. All it is jade. Just my opinion. I don't know. Bedlam. Okay. We got here. Oh, here we go. Here's a PM3. Man. Remember when I first got in the EDC world, and if you said PM3, you were like shunned. You were shunned. It's a Para 3. It's a PM2 for paramilitary 2, and it's a Para 3. I think you should knock down the price about another $35, and I will buy that from you, Chad's dad. Chad's your dad. Gonna name as that. Come on, I'm not happy about that. I would buy this though. I would buy this, and I kind of like it. Magna Cut. Yeah, I like that one. I do like the clip on there. I would pay you $175, even though you called it a PM3. It's a I just remember, like I said, you get shunned if you said that. Very cool, though. Ooh, what's this? Custom Boros Blaze. That looks really cool. Hodeca Magna Cut. Definitely $100. That is the deal of the day. Oh, yeah. Hardly looks... Is it used? Okay, this is the deal of the day, guys. A Hodeca for $100. This right here is the true Benchmade bug out killer. I don't care what anybody says. I love mine. I would throw my Benchmade bug out the window if I could only had to carry one knife. It would be between the two. This would be the one. Just saying. And plus $105. I'm posting that on my on on my feed today. That is the deal of the day. $100. That is the deal of the day. Speaking of deals of the day, guys, have you guys noticed my shirt today? Nobody once. You know what sucks about being an adult? Nobody once complimented me on my awesome shirt today. We got it in red as well. Let me just quickly show this off, guys, quick, because you know what? I've got to get going soon, and I promised that I would show some sweet stuff off. These shirts going on right now at Data Crew. We got blue, got red, and my favorite, the green with black. Come on, guys. Data Crew, these are right now. Awesome shirts. Thank you, High Tide EDC. Man. Telling you guys, I forgot to say it earlier in the live, and I feel bad. I've never carried a hog for some reason, just not my jam, I guess. But do you not have a Benchmade bug out? If you don't, check out. I mean, $100. That one, pretty sweet deal. All speaking of sweet deals, here's another sweet deal for a TCal, $300. I would just buy it straight from TCal though, even though this person probably needs the money. Some $300 for the purple. That is what is my carry today. So that's a sweet knife. Some good stuff. Speaking of the bug out, RGT Benchmade bug out fat carbon scale. Okay. Oh, hinderer. Oh, I don't know. You guys, I'm gonna have to buy something new. I gotta get a new Grail knife. Otherwise, my spidey sense is gonna make me spend money on cheap knives. Ooh, look at this. This is cool. Okay, this is sweet. I love my Yojimbo, but look at with the ring. Oh, that is sweet. And it's got. Oh man, this is sweet. How much do they want for this? $246. That's probably worth it. S30V with all the modifications. I like that. I like that too. And thank you. Yes, thank you. I like this shirt. I'm a huge fan of Data Crew, which they help support me, which is also why I carry their stuff. They help me. There we go. That is the pouch of the day today, by the way. With my loadout, we're going yellow mustard with the Mickey D and the Donald D from Data Crew. I like getting new shoes, and no one asks me how much faster you are. You know what sucks about being an adult? Nobody asks me how much faster I am with my new shoes. You got it. I'm glad that somebody got that really dry humor of mine. Gotta go, y'all. Have a great day. And hey, thank you, Just Ivan. I also gotta go because I'm starving. I gotta go to work here in about 30 minutes, so I gotta get going too. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Go ahead, check out my links. Help me out. Watch my videos. I'm gonna drop a short today. Some photos. That giveaway is coming up here soon. I just gotta make the video, and I will be giving away, hopefully next week, one of my Fintisos. I got the aluminum one and the G10 one. So those are on the list to be given away. One of those, I'm not sure which one I want more. I haven't yet cut with them. I haven't even taken photos of them yet, but I just unboxed those. And then I've got 3 of these bad boys from O-Knife. I probably can't give away the titanium one. Why is that not flipping out? There we go. Anyways, probably can't give away this one because I caught myself, so it's mine. But these are pretty cool little, if you guys like utility knives. I have 3 of them. I just haven't decided which one I'm going to give away. So those will be on there. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, hanging out and coming back after my 2-week hiatus. I've been gone. Time for a refill of coffee, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to head up coffee. Hit up my fridge for some food. I'm starving. Head to work. Everybody, I appreciate you. As always, have a great weekend. And really, really important, if you don't remember, you're going to remember now. I'm closer. Make sure, it's very important, your coffee is stronger than your toddler. Everybody have a great weekend. Appreciate ya.